Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So we're going to be looking at a game I played on Cliff in the LTTB, and I just want to let you guys know from the start, I do not have end plates for this battle, but they're really not necessary in my opinion. I don't think there was any blind damage or anything like that. I had just gotten my new computer set up, so I was still adjusting the save areas for the screenshots and like re-downloading OBS Studio and all these things. So I had just gotten World of Tanks installed and I played like a couple games and I saved this and that was it. So we're on Cliff, and on Cliff, guys, you can take this little spot right here on the corner of this cliff edge, and LHM is flipping over and stuff, and you can, take shots at people coming up like this. And the Even 90 did a really good job of scouting this entire thing, because I can see everyone that's going to be coming up this direction, and though some of these heavies might go this way, at least the team has a lot of information on who's going to be here. And I just love information, right? Like, it's so good as a light tank to have information on the map. Not only are you helping the team, but you're helping yourself, and we know where everybody is. So Even 90 did a great job. We have enough people in the mid. I just really like coming to this area, and as you can see, someone is already clicking on me because I'm not spotting, and they know way more than me about the game, clearly. So WTF are you lighting up, Scout? And we can't even spell lighting correctly. So I'm not influenced in any way to try and prove to this guy that I know how to play my tank. LHM TV is again flipping himself over. But anyway, guys, don't listen to other people. They're always doing this. Like, every time I'm in a light tank, I can sit somewhere for not even 2 minutes. I'm getting shots at these people, and go light up something, Scout. People have no idea that light tanks are they're made for end game. So I just at this point don't even. And I think he called me a window licker too. Like, at this point, I just don't even respond to these people, man. It's just they're so over the top with their comments. So in any case, we're here, and I'm staying here even though people continue to click on me, and I'm gonna get shots. And with this area over here, you can kind of create angles for yourself by coming out like this, and you can still stay relatively hidden by in the bushes. I have enough concealment where I don't think these guys are going to have the spotting range on me anyway, but that's something to note, is that there are still like other bushes over here that you can use. I'm trying to get a shot into the Indian, and it's just really not going so well. This LHM continues to try and like take this hill. I don't know why he didn't just like stay up there. I guess the Even 90 went up there. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention because I was talking about this dude that kept commenting on my play. So I guess in reality I do kind of care. But I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna take a shot at the SU-130, and I'm not really sure where that went. This game was full of these types of shots, and then I end up taking a shot at the same time as the Asante or 7032 or whoever that was. And instead, what I'm gonna do, instead of pushing this, because like I never like to push this, I'm just gonna poke this line, because pushing this, guys, is really it's like a suicide mission. If you have someone sitting here and people sitting here, like it could be really dangerous to push that. So instead, I'm going to kind of stay where I am. I know these two guys just died, but I can see like Caliban's over here, E4, Samua, M4Y. There's still an Indian here. Like almost their entire team is right here, and I'm really not interested in trying to take this right now. I just feel like this isn't very helpful, because the amount you have to do to take this part of the map, like, yeah, they do have, I don't know what the heck this tank is. It's something, whatever, TVP, this newer tank. But what you have to do here is come all the way up and to here so that you can have shots going this way. And personally, like, if this wasn't downhill, I would consider taking this. But it's just, to me, it's too much work to come all the way up this way and flank, unless it's, I would say like 10 to like 11 or something, like there's a lot less tanks on the, in play. You know, it's just too risky in my opinion, and just takes too long and all that. So I don't know what I was doing in this game, but my driving was not very good, clearly. Um, but this is what I'm going to do instead. I tell them don't push west because this entire thing is about to break down, and I'm going to come around, you know, coming all the way back this direction instead to our own side and push it this way because I feel like I can use this ridge line right here to kind of, you know, my advantage. I can use it to my advantage. And we spot this guy coming up, and this is kind of how I'm going to do it. I think this guy does go up to the hill, and I miss my shot on him. But, you know, this is why I make this play, is because I feel like if you can use this ridge to your advantage, and I can kind of use this push to my advantage a little bit, I might be able to make this work. So I do miss the shot on that guy. Again, I'm not quite sure where that went. It might have went a little high, but I'm so used to hitting everything in this tank, like I described to you guys in another video, that I just couldn't believe, you know, the bad luck in this game. But RNG happens. It is what it is, and you know, you just have to keep shooting. That's all you can do. So we're at 675 damage, 367 assists, and yeah, this is kind of just becoming one of those longer games. These guys don't want to push this line for the very same reason that I don't really like to push this way, because you know, you're going to get hit pretty hard trying to do that. It's wide open, and usually you have TD sitting back here, and in this case we do. So instead of trying to push this line now, like, I had to make a lot of decisions in this game. I'm going to come up to the mid, and I'm going to get a little risky, and I'm going to start taking shots at this Caliban. Now this is where things get a little weird, because I feel like this Caliban should have literally just annihilated me, but somehow I didn't even take a shot from him. I'm trying to get a shot to his cat maybe, and you know, the shot is very hard to obtain. Looking now to get shots at going the other direction at like the E4 and stuff, and we're just kind of not in a good situation here. I do not like losing any ground on this map because it's very easy to get flanked once people start coming this way and stuff. This is where it gets uncomfortable, like especially if you're in a heavy. Once you get people here, there's nowhere to be safe in this area. You have to run like all the way up to here, and then when you're here, you can't keep an eye on this, and people will poke this, and then they'll shoot you. You know what I mean? So you just have there's no way out from this area. So that's why I'm trying to win one side or the other. Luckily, people are getting shots into this E4. I'm going to take this shot. I think I get it into its track. It sounded like it went into his track. Take another one at him, and 1 damage, but we eliminated him from the game, and that makes me a little more comfortable here. It's now a tie game. We're up 900 HP, and I'm going to again try and make a move here and do something with what's in front of me, right? Like, I'm trying to spot a little bit and just see what I could do. And this is where I don't understand why this Caliban didn't take a shot at me. I don't know if he was on reload this whole time or what, because I was lit here, and I'm poking down. I'm getting a shot in him, and if you guys know this tank, you know that it's going to hurt if this guy gets a shot into me. And he just never gets a shot into me. I don't know what happens here, but he just never gets the shot into me. And he just sits there, and yeah, it was just a weird thing. I guess he was on reload, but I really don't know for certain. So he's there, and I'm just going to try and actually not get spotted at this point, because I know if I do, you know, it won't end well for me. So I'm able to clean him up, and now I kind of have the liberty to poke again. But the Skoda spots me. So I'm sitting here, I'm trying to ask people for help. We have 2 heavies that are sitting back here that I don't know what they're doing. We have an IS-6 sitting right here that's not really doing anything either. And I want people to start trying to make moves here. The Sta one is also here and doing nothing. Like, there's just a lot of people doing nothing right now, and I don't like seeing that. I know that this side of the map is broken down, and people are probably nervous about getting flanked, but you know, someone has to make a move somewhere, so I'm trying to encourage that. This is what I do in my light tanks. I tell you guys this all the time. I like to be the start of a push. I like to, you know, be almost the leader of the team. I like to make decisions, you know, for the team and do things to get people to follow me, basically. But sometimes I'm wrong, and that's just, you know, the reality of the game. You know, you can't be right all the time. I'm literally taking that to the next level by smacking into the stop one and saying, dude, help me go this way. You know, I can't make that any more clear. So 2 shots in the, take a look at this. I got so mad at this. 2 shots into the side of the turret of the M. Actually, I don't know about the first one, but the second one went right to the side of this guy's turret, and somehow I bounced it. So watch me here, trying to get the stop one to help me out, and he does. He listens to me. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go this way. So kind of that shot's like, all right, whatever. But this one right here, this one should have went in for sure. I rushed it a little bit, but I would have thought that would have went in for sure. And it doesn't. But in any case, that guy was eliminated from the game, so it doesn't matter how it's done as long as it was done. And I'm going to now. I thought I was gonna like kind of poke around that corner, but I guess I'm gonna go down. I guess that was my decision making in this. To run down, and I guess from, you know, the bottom here, it's easier because if you poke up, you know, you have the angle and you can kind of stay hold down and stuff like that. So I guess that's why I ran around this way, just in case someone was here. But if you're looking at the map, everyone's been spotted with the Scorpion, and I'm betting that the Scorpion's here. That's just what I was thinking the whole game, and sure enough, he does end up there. So I'm going to come down, get safe in this little ditch right here, and sure enough, here's the Scorpion. And I believe he spots me here. I get spotted here, and I guess there was a Scorpion. I mean, it could have been like, I think the Indian was still here or something like that, and it's possible the Skoda could have poked on this ridge, and so I don't know. I really don't know, guys. I mean, could have been the Scorpion, but in any case, I'm going to take another shot at this guy, and now I get the impression this guy's probably going to press me, but there's not much I can do about it. I'm going to clean up the Skoda here, and now the Samua comes, and this is where it gets very interesting. The Samua is pushing in, and he gets a shot into me. I missed that shot. I would have thought that would have went in too. There's just a lot of shots that I took in this game that, for some reason, I feel like they should have went in, and they just didn't. But I was still able to make it work. So I'm poking up. I'm trying to get a shot into the Samua without taking another one. And, you know, I'm just trying to play around with this guy. I'm trying to keep him busy. I'm hoping that my 703 over here and this other guy are going to press. And then the Indian comes around from the other side. And I'm like, man, I just don't know about this one anymore. We're down 488 HP. I'm trying to clean up the Samua so I can go help them. And it's just not like... I'm just in a very uncomfortable situation here, and luckily the SU-130 or the TVP, I guess, is helping me, and they finally kill him. The Scorpion takes a shot at the SU-130, and now in this situation I see it's the TVP and the Basante against the Indian, and me against the Scorpion. So I'm just going to YOLO the crap out of the Scorpion, because I know he just fired. I kind of ram him a little bit there. I was trying to get around him, and now I'm not looking so good. I think this guy probably has me here, and as it turns out, rather than, you know, just taking another shot from me and killing me, he decides to push me down the ledge, and I end up pouncing him somehow. I don't know how. Just the angle he got on the turret or something like that, and sure enough, the Basante and the TVP clean this other guy up, and I'm able to kill the Scorpion and stay alive at the end of the game. So it was an incredible ending to a rather interesting game, I'll say. But 2,568 damage, 367 assists. I'm pretty sure that's what it was in the M plates, guys. I don't think there was any blind spotting or anything like that. But yeah, this was like a mouthful to talk over. It was just a very interesting game with a ton of shots that I took. And yeah, 5 kills, guys. So that's it. I don't have too much more to say about this. I think I talked enough through it, but you know, hopefully you understood all the decisions I made in this game to kind of, you know, call things out and really, you know, push this side of the map towards the end game to really get, you know, a good flank on these guys and stuff. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this one. Catch you for the next one, guys. Take care and bye-bye.